Furiosa is coming up here pretty quick. I mean, I'm excited that this week, tomorrow, gonna go see
tomorrow?
New Apes. We're gonna go see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes tomorrow. But a few days after that, we're gonna go see Furiosa. And look, they showed us a big presentation for Furiosa at CinemaCon. And I moved from being looking forward to it to genuinely excited. Like, with the stuff they showed us at CinemaCon was absolutely phenomenal. Well, the first reactions for Furiosa are out. And generally, here's what you get. Story might be a little thin. Say some. But all of them say it's wild, exciting, bombastic, and a lot of fun. This comes to us from the folks over at Joe Blow, who write the following. Furiosa brings us back to the wasteland with a stunning performance from Anya Taylor-Joy. Did we expect anything less? The excellent script, while still bombastic and thrilling, takes a slight detour from Fury Road. Once again, George Miller presents another visual masterclass to IMAX. It's a glorious film. Nixflix wrote, Furiosa is epic in every sense of the word. The world building and lore expansion of the Mad Max universe is front and center to a bombastic film that has some explosive, exciting action. Taylor-Joy is great, but Hemsworth truly shines in a way he hasn't before. The Jam Report writes, there's a lot to admire about Furiosa. It's gorgeously shot and the action sequences are mind-blowing. Anya Taylor-Joy is sensational and Chris Hemsworth chews up every piece of scenery in sight, but the narrative lags considerably and the CGI is often ghastly. A mixed bag for me, he says. Slash Film wrote, lady and gentlemen's, Furiosa is myth-making at its finest. The most sprawling Mad Max Saga entry returns to the series' roots. It's a powerful, moving, gritty tale of revenge in the middle of a world gone wild. Also, windsurfing bombers. I don't know what that means, but I can't wait to find out. Anya Taylor-Joy owns, Hemsworth kills. Nerd Reactor wrote, Furiosa is a 2.5 hours of colorful mayhem. Anya Taylor-Joy and Elijah Brown both get their fair share of screen time as the title character, because remember, there's a younger version of her and an older version of her. Chris Hemsworth is like a villainous Thor with his red cape and long hair. It's one of the most brutal Mad Max films yet. Buckmaster wrote, it's clear very soon that Furiosa is no Fury Road. The timing is off. The structure is shaggy. It's a little shambolic, but out of the chaotic wasteland comes some characteristically for George Miller, visceral, dust-baked action and memorable showdown between Hemsworth and Taylor-Joy. The AU review writes, now that I can say so, Furiosa is a blast. Made in the spirit of Fury Road, it's still its own beast that thrives on exaggerated action and characters. Anya Taylor-Joy makes the character her own, but this is Chris Hemsworth's chance to prove his worth as a character actor. And it kind of goes on and on from there. So basically, the basic premise is this. Some people are bringing into question some of the script issues. One or two of them said the script was great, but a number of people are pointing out kind of script issues. One of them said maybe it's a little bit in shambles a bit.
Shambolic. It's a great word.
Shambolic's a good word. All of them, though, even the ones that had some criticisms, are saying it's exciting. The word bombastic was used a couple of times. That it's thrilling. I read a couple of them thought it was the best Mad Max movie yet. Some of them saying it's great, but it's not quite Fury Road. And I'll tell you what, Rob, for me, I'm liking what I'm hearing. I mean, I don't go into these movies, particularly franchise movies, thinking this has to be the best of the bunch. Like, I don't go to a crime movie and think this has to be better than The Godfather. I'm just looking for a good, thrilling time at the movies. Give me George Miller's in this post-apocalyptic world. And from what we're hearing from the reactions, that's exactly what we're getting. What do you think about what we're hearing from this, and what are your expectations like right now?
Okay, first of all, the Mad Max franchise is a favorite franchise of mine. I saw the original Mad Max in the theater in 79 at the Crossroads Cinema in Bellevue, Washington. The first Mad Max movie is nothing like what we're getting now. You know, it was a low budget, in your face, great action, exploitation movie made by a doctor turned filmmaker in George Miller. The Road Warrior was a gigantic step up into one of the greatest action fantasy films of all time. And that was just a couple of years later. And it was very different from the original Mad Max, very different. And then when you get to Beyond Thunderdome, which is a movie that was not loved when it came out, John, because it was people wanted the Road Warrior times 10, and you didn't get that. You got something else. But I think history has been very kind to Beyond Thunderdome because it's a lot of fun. And Tina Turner is Anti-Entity. She's just a raggedy man. Is great. and then that came out in 1985, John. And then in 2015, we get Fury Road. All that time from 85 to 95, nothing. From 95 to 2005, nothing. From 2005 to 2015, nothing. 30 years after Beyond Thunderdome, we get Fury Road. Now we're getting Furiosa 9 years later. This is, to me, an embarrassment of riches. I don't care if these characters are sitting in the dust with the wind blowing and doing nothing. If George Miller directed it, I'm going to see it. And I'm excited because he's amazing. And the guy's 79 years old, and he's giving us another Mad Max movie. Now, is it the Phantom Menace of Mad Max movies? Don't care. I can't wait to see this movie. It looks bonkers. It probably is not going to be as beloved as Fury Road. But you know what? They came up with all this backstory while they were making Fury Road. This is not some girl boss movie to appeal to. This is backstory that was created 10 years ago. They were like, we couldn't fit all this into Fury Road, so we're going to make a movie out of it. It's that good.
They talked at CinemaCon how George Miller wrote entire Bibles of the backstories of all the characters to give them fully fleshed out. By the way, crazy thing, George Miller, 79 years old or 78, whatever. Most directors have second unit and some third unit directors to go off. And they said that Anya Taylor-Joy talked about the CinemaCon. George Miller ran all of the units.
Oh, yeah. And
in his late 70s, he's running all of the units himself.
And his wife edited Fury Road. So I'm not sure if she edited this film, but I can't wait. And by the way, as an aside, these crazy German filmmakers who did an amazing job made a Mad Max fan film that they dropped on YouTube in anticipation of this called Hope and Glory that everybody should check out. It's a great love letter to the Mad Max. So I'm in a Mad Max mood, John. I can't wait. I can't wait to see this movie. It was my second most eagerly awaited film after Dune 2, and I'm expecting great things.
Well, Ray, you're going to go see this movie tomorrow night. You got any? And you saw the stuff at CinemaCon? Yeah.
I thought it's Planet of the Apes we're watching.
I'm sorry, I take it back. Next week.
Next week.
Tomorrow's Planet of the Apes. Yeah. Next week is that. Where's your? You saw the stuff at CinemaCon that I saw. What do you think?
I think it looks good, but I'm going to be honest. I didn't see the first Mad Max by George Miller, so I think
it's
I'm going to watch.
It's
not the first one. I meant the Fury Road.
Fury Road. Oh,
Tom Hardy.
You know what? You got a week.
Yeah,
you got a week to go watch Fury Road.
That dude, it's so fun.
Yeah.
So
it's a Ray kind of movie.
I think I'm going to watch.
So you're going to enjoy that one. We want to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mint Mobile. My favorite spring cleaning takeaway is the post-clean clarity you get. Wow, how have I been living like this? It's kind of like when you find out that you've been paying a fortune for wireless when Mint Mobile has phone plans for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. My last mobile service provider was quite good, but ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've enjoyed even better coverage, better phone clarity, and I'm paying less than a third of what I paid to my old provider. Say goodbye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bills to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions may apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
I do have the 4K disc if you want to borrow it.
Of course.
Question is for you. What do you think about this? The reviews are coming in for Furiosa, and they're sounding pretty damn good. A few stuff about like story pacing and things like that, but overall, even the ones who say that are saying it's a wildly good time. I hope I like it as much. Where's your anticipation level like for it right now? Jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.